So, sabi ko
Ang
sa
alam ko po, 5,000 per bag yun.
Tama po. So, salamat. Let me now move to Mr. Renato Francisco, sir. Mr. Francisco, so what is your main business? Ano pong negosyo nila?
Sir, can you please turn the mic?
We're in the vegetable business. Yeah.
And you own Larina as well as Yom Trading.
Yes, Your Honor.
And so nabanggit mo na kanina yung percent ownership po ninyo sa Yom Trading. What about sa Larina?
And 20%.
20%. But all four others, actually it's not 20%, isn't it 25?
Hindi nga lang eh. Ingit pa eh.
Oh yeah, so it's 20%. However, the other owners are a certain Carlo Francisco, Gerard Francisco, who I believe are related to you. Tama po ba?
They're my brothers, Your Honor.
So brothers mo. What about Jose Garcia?
He's a friend of mine. Yeah.
He's a friend. Michelle Ferrer,
She's my stepdaughter, Your Honor.
stepdaughter. So kung isasama natin ang sa relatives mo, that's 80% of Larina.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So you, hindi mo naman dinadeny, di ba, that you imported onions in 2022?
I deny. Your
Wala
Honor,
po kayong pinarating na onions noong 2022?
Wala po.
Not one.
Yes, Your Honor. There were no permits issued 2022.
So as we established earlier, the permits that were issued in late 2021, some of them continue to be valid for 2022.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you had, if you combine the permits of Larina and Yom Trading, that's about 400 permits. That's about 800 permits.
For 2022.
For 2021, Larina had 415 permits, Yom Trading had 385 permits. This is based on the DA data.
Let me check, Your Honor.
Okay, but more or less, you can deny that later on, but based on data, this is what we have. So what you're saying is that none of these 800 permits owned by Larina and Yom were used to import any onion in 2022.
Your Honor, to my knowledge, it's you're referring to 800 containers. To my knowledge.
So 800 containers is what you know. Okay, so nagparating kayo ng 800 permits no 800 containers no 2021.
Yes, Your Honor.
So lahat yan ay ginamit ng 2021. And what you're telling us, and you're under oath, is wala kayong pinarating na container kahit isa noong 2022.
May dumating, Your Honor, na spill off ng permit ng 2020.
Okay, so yun na tinatanong po natin. Mr. Francisco,
Yeah, sorry.
the sooner that you accept that you need to answer
I thought it was
directly,
the permits issued.
better for
Sorry.
all of us.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Okay, so categorically, did you import in 2022? Yes.
This is maybe a delay on the customs.
Yes or no, may dumating ba noong 2022? Forget about the legalities.
Meron po, Your Honor.
O ilan po? Ilan container?
27.
27 containers.
Yes po.
So, ilan po ang laman? Are these equally sized? Ilan po ang laman ng bawat container?
25,000 kilos.
25,000 kilos.
Yes
So,
po.
25 metric tons ang bawat container.
Yes po, yes.
So, 25 times 27? Ang total?
Yes po, Your Honor. Uh, 25 tons.
Hindi. So 25 per container.
Yes po, Your Honor.
So 25 times 27, that's 675 metric tons. 675,000. Ay, hindi, 675 metric tons. Okay. Okay. Sige. Okay. So, ito pong, saan niyo po stinor? Itong 675?
Your Honor, the usual, John Long, Godi Realty, and we had
Visoria.
Super 5, and then we had High Tower.
And, sorry, high
High
tower.
Tower.
Okay. So, how long did you store your stocks?
Our nature of business, Your Honor, we sell this right away. It won't last more than 30 days.
Okay, anong petsa dumating ang 27 containers? In 2022. So, yes, and
Mr. Chair, if the Honorable Stella will allow me to have one quick interjection. Yeah, since we are talking about the importation, can the Honorable Stella inquire from Mr. Renato Francisco as to the landed cost? Reflected kasi yan sa documents eh. Landed cost per kilo.
okay, bago natin itanong yung landed cost at habang hinihintay ang datos dun sa storage, ito pong 27 containers ay binili nyo rin po sa Hong Kong through Alex Ong.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Lahat yan.
Yes po.
At yan po ba ay galing sa China, India, combination?
China po, Your Honor.
Lahat yan, China.
Yes po.
Okay. Magkano po ang total cost nitong 27 containers worth of onions na ibinayad nyo kay Mr. Alex Ong?
Our cost of onions is ranging 30 pesos.
So in short, magkano ang kabuang contract price with Alex Ong?
Um, so, Attorney, sorry. Your Honor, you mean how much?
Yes, how much did you spend for the 27 containers? How much did you pay Mr. Alex Ong?
Your Honor, these goods are consigned to me.
Consigned to you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Our landed cost is about 30 pesos per kilo, plus or minus 20%.
Okay, so wala kang binayad kay Alex Ong.
Wala po.
So nagpaparating sa Alex Ong dito at his risk and cost.
Well, it's a history, Your Honor. So we are paying back.
Hindi, so wala kang ang nilabas na kahit piso.
Meron po, Your Honor.
Anong nature ng bayad na yon kay Mr. Alex Ong? Fong pala, sorry.
Yes, Fong.
Okay, so magkano po ang binayad mo kay Mr. Alex Fong? Any payment relating to the 27 containers?
The payment is through is classified as reimbursement, Your Honor, because for years may utang po kami sa kanila.
Okay, so how much was the reimbursement relating to the 27 containers that arrived in 2022?
We work on our gross income to pay for the operation.
Yes, what is that amount?
Let me compute.
Okay, and how did you pay Mr. Alex Fong?
We pay him through telegraphic transfer.
Through telegraphic transfer. And I suppose because you're a good businessman, you keep all the records pertaining to your telegraphic transfers.
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you have those with you now?
No, Your Honor.
So please provide a copy of all of those documents pertaining to payments made to Mr. Alex Fong.
Yeah, we'll cooperate, Your Honor.
And who is the payer indicated in those documents?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Who?
Yung training po.
No. So yung ang nakasulat.
Yes.
So,
With my signature, yes.
okay. So all of those documents, please,
Our Young Trading po.
every single one of them.
Yes po.
Okay. So please submit those documents.
Madam Chair, Mr. Chairman, if I may just interject, for clarification lang. So you mean, yung business mo, you're not spending when you're buying your onions from abroad. It is a certain Alex Fong who pays for that. Kino-consign lang sa'yo, correct?
Your Honor, that didn't happen overnight. So our business relations started.
Yeah, but in this
Long
case,
time ago.
in this onion trading of yours, so it is Alex Fong who finances. Because he's the one
Yes.
buying from abroad, di ba?
Yes,
From
yes,
China,
sir.
and then sends it back here, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, ibig sabihin, you're the only one facilitating for Alex Fong.
Yes po, Your Honor.
So, it appears that the owner of that Yon Trading is not Mr. Francisco. Perhaps he's only a dummy of Mr. Alex Fong.
Your Honor, I'm a trading company.
So, I'm correct. I'm sorry. I'm not questioning that. Kasi, sinong negosyante, kagaya mo, ang walang kapital, dahil ang nangangapital sa iyo, yung binibilihan mo ng sibuyas. Parang di ko maintindihan yun. Saan ba nakakahanap ng ganyang partner?
Ako ha? Dududa ka.
Kasi ikaw mismo nagsabi, Mr. Francisco, sabi mo na ang bumibili ng onions mo sa abroad, ino-orderan mo ay si Mr. Fong. Correct?
Yes po, Your Honor.
And you do not spend a single centavo except for other operational expense as you stated earlier because ang nangangapital ng onions na yun papunta rito si Mr. Fong.
Yes po, Your Honor. We have to pay that back. It's that.
I leave
Do
that.
you have evidence to show that the collection which you have made are actually being remitted to Mr.
Alex Fong.
Po?
Yes po, Your
Okay,
Honor.
we will require you.
So I asked. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
very much sorry.
Yes.
I was outside.
Okay.
Mr. Chair,
Salamat. Miss
yeah,
Maya. Mamaya ko na ipapadala ang bill ko kaya sa aking attorney. Okay,
Ang manner of remittan.
yes, so telegraphic transfer, Manong TV, and so kailangan po natin ang documents. So, Mr. Francisco, how do you make money out of this? Magkano ang consignment fee mo?
We don't have a fee. We sell our sale is 20 pesos per bag to the traders.
So, kumbaga yung reimbursement na sinasabi mo is bayad sa utang ninyo kay Mr. Alex Fong, ganun?
Well, I wish our accountant were here, but our accountant, it could be reimbursement.
It's a simple
Yes.
explanation.
Yes.
We don't understand English. What's a simple explanation for why you make
Your
a
Honor,
payment in
we're trying
favor
to
of
pay
Mr. Fong?
little by little.
Yeah, so in short, you owe him.
Yes po, Your Honor.
So you have a loan, and can you provide to us those loan documents as well?
I will have to ask Mr. Fong.
Do you have loan documents?
No, Your Honor.
So what's the basis for the loan payments?
Because of our we have a long relationship.
So just submit to the committee all documents relating to this reimbursement scheme
Yes.
that you have with Mr. Alex Fong.
Yes po,
Kaibigan
yeah.
eh. Sige na, wala. Ganun lang
so-
naman yan eh.
You seem to be making money on your own, right? Meaning just on trading, Larina, etc. What is the purpose for why you need to be part of Philippine Vieva group of companies? What is the value added to you of being part of the PVGC?
It seemed like
Huwag
I
na
was
kasi
investing
magsinungaling,
in a
sinabi
company,
niya
so I figured that it would
Bulbul
be
ka tuloy.
profitable and moving forward.
How profitable? Can you please explain why you joined PVGC?
Yan ka.
Well, it was a
Ang hirap talaga magsinungaling. No?
collaboration between. I was supposed to be the importer
Lumabas na.
in that.
You are the importer for PVGC. Tama?
No, Your Honor.
Also ano?
I was an investor on Philippine Guerra.
So can you explain how PVGC makes money and how you make money as a shareholder of PVGC?
Actually, Your Honor, I really don't know the details on their operation.
Mr. Francisco, that sounds so palusot.
No, that's the truth, Your Honor.
So why did you decide to be,
Yeah, we just invested 100,000 in that company, and
Mr. Francisco, you did not invest 100,000. You invested 888,000 pesos, of
I'm
which
sorry.
you paid 296,000. So I have all the documents with me here. So ang sinasabi po ninyo, you were just willing to give up 296,000 without even knowing what you will get in return.
Yari ka.
Mr. Chair,
Ganun ba?
I'm kind of getting a message that
Magdudugas ka,
the
mandurugas sa
right
mga kaharap mo.
information is not being provided for by Mr. Francisco.
Alive ka.
Let this be a warning to him that another time
Huh?
a clarification is asked of him,
Dapat, sino
and he fails to give the right answer. I will be moved to cite him in
Wala
contempt.
pa, tulog pa.
So let this be a warning to him.
Yes, thank you for that, Honorable
May
JJ.
I know what answer I gave that gave these doubts?
Mr. Chair,
Specifically yung una, ito recently, tinanong kayo kung magkano in-invest nyo sa PhilVieva, sinabi
Yes, I made a mistake, Your Honor.
100,000. Tapos, nung chinek yung data, 800,000 naman pala.
Yes, but Your Honor, I made a mistake.
Ano
And
ba
I
Yun nga
said-
yung problema natin dito, hinahanap natin yung katotohanan. Eh. Kung parating pagkakamali ibibigay nyo sa amin, paano namin malalaman yung katotohanan?
Well, actually, hindi lang yun. Yung tanong na,
It was 100,000 shares. So.
ang tanong actually na ano ang business relationship mo with Lilia Cruz, yun para sa akin ang nahirapan tayo kumuha ng sagot. Pero klarong-klaro naman sa GIS kung ano. Diba? So, hindi na natin pwede ipagkaila yun. Number 2, sino po ang customs broker na ginagamit natin? Sabi nyo kanina, you work everything through the broker. Sino po?
Mr. Ong and Mr. Robles.
Okay. Ano pong first names?
John and John.
Pakibuo po ang pangalan.
Tapos
So, this is
ano?
Yeah, John Robles and John Ong.
John Robles and
Ay, siya.
John Ong. Okay. And ano pong pangalan ng brokerage company?
Yari kayo ni Miss President.
John, J-O-N.
Ang hirap talaga sa...
John Marie Ong.
Tatakpan niyo pa yun eh. Mandarambong yun eh. Bagsak niyo na yun.
And Jose Marie Robles.
So, sa lahat po ng importation natin dito po relating to the 27 containers, you used only both of them.
Yes, Your Honor.
And they're separate companies.
Not,
Oh, this is a single company?
yes, separate companies.
Separate
Sarina
companies. Okay, ano pong pangalan ng two companies na yun?
Big five.
No, I'm sorry, I was going to say the separate companies is Yom Trading and Larina.
No. I meant the brokerage. The broker that you used to bring in your importation.
We only used during this time Mr. John Marie Robles.
Okay. And the name of his firm?
He's a customs broker.
Okay. What is the total amount of fees that you paid to him for the 27 containers?
Your Honor, I brought my operations manager here. That's why.
She can just whisper it to you.
Bulong mo na.
Ayun na nga, sabi niya.
Bulong. Bulong mo na. Ayaw ko baka maano tayo.
Anyway, Mr. Francisco, the name of the company of your customs broker.
Yari na naman yung
An individual licensed broker.
damay na naman kayo dyan. Sinungaling ka eh. Gagawa-gawa ka ng illegal. Kanda buhol-buhol kayo. Diba yung sino ba yung Lia ba yun? Kami yung Lia, di na sumisipot. Lagi, sabi may sakit daw. Biglang nagkasakit. Sakitin mo yung ganung kataba. Kaya pumupunta ka kasi dyan, magkakasakit ka talaga. Ikaw ba naman gigisa ng magkanan? Hindi ka ba naman lalagnat? Saan siya no? Nilalagnat ko?
Break namin.
Sir, name of the
Mr. Chair, has the gentleman been, has he,
Yes, have you taken your oath, sir?
not yet.
Okay. And si ma'am? Have you taken your oath po? Okay. Comsec, can you please administer the oath?
Wala naman yung oat din na nagsasinap.
Okay.
May we request our guests from Rom Trading to please rise, raise the right hand, and please repeat after me. I, please state your name,
Kalokohan rin.
do solemnly swear
Pasumpa.
Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth,
Nahirapan nga.
and nothing but the
Nahirapan
truth,
nga sila dyan kasi
so help me God.
So wala rin yung sumpa-sumpa niyan eh.
Just a clarification. Are you representing Yom Trading, La Reina Corporation, or both?
I represent both as operations manager of La Reina and Yom.
Okay, dalawang kumpanya.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yung continue.
Yung and Larina.
Yeah.
Oh, siya ang operations manager.
Yes, okay, yung customs broker.
Yeah.
Ah,
What is the name of your brokerage firm?
The name that the customs broker, my customs broker used.
Sir, can you please speak closely to the mic?
Naririnig niya eh.
talaga si Mr. Francisco, mataas na ang blood pressure sa tumenta balik.
May sakit na rin.
The name indicated as a company of the customs broker is their real name, John Marie Robles and John Marie Ong. They are licensed customs broker, individual. The address of Jose Marie Robles is in Pasay City. Yes, it's 101 Ala Building, Leverisa. And the other one, Mr. Ong, is 1436 Franco Street, Tondo, Manila.
Then,
I don't have the telephone number right
Okay.
now.
custom.
Yes,
Yes, Constella, briefly lang.
yeah, yes.
Sir, are you familiar, have you met them personally?
Through telephone only, sir.
Through telephone,
Pero hindi
yes.
mo lang telepono nila.
Through telephone because they contact us.
Hindi mo sila
Ah.
kontak.
Not usually like
Okay.
that.
Did they used to work for customs?
They have other clients also.
No, I mean inside.
Former employees.
Were they employees of customs at a certain time?
No, they are licensed customs broker.
Purely.
They operate on their own as
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
can we ask the representatives from Customs if
Yes.
they know John and John?
Yes. May I know, Sir Troy?
Yes, sir.
Oo.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oo.
Mr. Chair.
Can you
I'm checking it out, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so
Back in a while.
okay.
Actually, Mr. Chair, all customs brokers and importers are accredited with Bureau of Customs. We have all their data. We,
Are
will-
they accredited?
we are checking it. Yes, Your Honor, we are checking it now.
Okay, and how long
We'll
will it
give it
take?
back 5 to 10 minutes, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right. Meanwhile, Mr. Chair, would you know how much fees you paid these two individuals for the 27 containers?
Well, actually, their brokerage fee is 5,000 per the value of the goods.
Oh, what does that mean?
Value.
5,000 per?
No, what I mean, 1%. 1% of the value of the goods.
Okay, so let's do that step by step. What is the total value of goods for the 27 containers? 18 million?
30 times.
Ang bagal magkwenta.
Yes, just a rough estimate, please. So tama po, 18 million?
Sinungaling kasi.
And you paid 180,000 to the brokers?
Per container, you want that.
Oh, the total. Just confirm, is it a total of about 18 million for the 27 containers?
Container.
Hindi ba 20 million 250?
No, no, no.
So sir, just a rough estimate.
Because it's 30 pesos per.
Yes, so that's 27 containers, each containing 25,000 kilos multiplied by 30. That's about 20.25 million pesos.
425,000.
140,000.
Hindi na kasi magkwenta eh.
30. That's
Mr. Chair.
to 12,750,000.
Mr. Sir, 27 containers times 25,000 times 30 pesos is 20.25 million. Okay? So let's just use those figures and then 1% of that, which is about 200,000, went to your broker. How did you pay your broker?
It's sometimes cash, sometimes to bank payment.
Yes, and would you have proof of payment?
Yes, they provide us the bill, their bills after they have delivered the goods. After they have
Yes,
consummated
okay. And in that proof of payment, who is indicated as payer?
the person themselves.
No, so who?
For
In this particular
Yun.
transaction?
Ong, it's Ong. Or
No, sorry. Payer. Sino pong nagbayad?
The payer is Yom.
Yum. All right. So please also submit to the committee proof of payment.
Okay.
All right. Next question, sir, is sino pong logistics provider natin?
What do you mean?
I mean, which trucking services?
The tracking we're only using two tracking. The one is golden. What's this?
Golden Shine.
Golden
Golden Shine.
and Megala.
Okay, Mr. Chair, just for your information, Golden Shine International Freight Forwarders Corporation is owned, 50% of that is owned by Lilia Cruz. Maynard Cruz, the husband, owns 30%. Rochelle Diaz, whom we know is the niece, owns 2.5%. Eric Pabelona owns 15% also of Golden Shine. So, ito na nga sinasabi po natin that they're all linked to each other. It seems to be working as a completely vertically integrated group of companies that works from start to end. Kaya kinakabahan po tayo, Mr. Chair, na kapag sila lang ang nag-i-import, sila ang namamakyaw ng local production, nilalagay nila sa select few cold storages, napakadali na pong i-manipulate ang buong merkado. Magkano po ang the other one is
Mega
Meg.
Black.
And can you give me the complete name, sir, of that company?
Probably the broker itself is the one.
Okay. For your Golden Shine transactions, how much do you pay Golden Shine?
We are not the one. Yom is not the one paying Golden Shine.
Who is?
Is the broker, because the broker itself is the one.
So, yes, but somebody bears the burden of the payment, right? So the broker just facilitates the actual payment. But saan po nanggagaling ultimately yung pambayad po doon sa tracking services natin?
The broker pays the tracking services directly, and we pay the broker.
Kasama po sa 1%?
That's different. That's the additional cost of the.
Yes, but then so again, okay, what is the additional cost for logistics?
The tracking amounts to 18 to 25,000 to 20,000 pesos per container per trip.
80 to
20. Yes, sir.
Sorry, can you just speak clearly, sir? How much per container?
18 to 20,000 pesos per container. That's the tracking cost.
Okay, so for the 27,
No, per container. One
so
container.
you paid, so for the 27 containers, there was a payable of 540,000 pesos maximum for tracking and forwarding.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so who shouldered this amount? I suppose it was Yom Trading, or was it somebody else?
No. After we receive the billing of the broker, we pay the broker. But the decision which tracker to use depends on the broker.
Okay. All right. So wait. So in short, can you also provide a proof of payment for this for logistics for this particular transaction?
Yes, sir.
And the payer is Yom Trading as well.
Trading.
Okay. Next, please. Saan niyo po dinala? So
storage.
Can you just confirm that these 27 containers went to the following cold storages: Tianlong, Godi Realty, Super 5, and Hightower?
It's always Tianlong. It was always delivered to Tianlong.
Okay, only Tianlong.
Tianlong, except for buyers who instructed us to deliver to other storage facilities.
Okay, what is the last date of arrival? So there are 27 containers. I suppose they came not on the same day, right?
Yes.
What is the earliest date of arrival and the latest date of arrival?
The earliest, if I can recall, is around January, early week of January, but the latest was January 27.
And these stocks, how long did you keep these stocks in Tianlong?
We immediately instruct Tianlong to deliver to release the goods to the to the wholesale buyers immediately, because we have to deliver within 30 days.
Okay, how much did you pay Tianlong?
I have the amount. We are in contract with Tianlong for 3 years.
So you have like a permanently reserved space. How many rooms, sir? How many rooms and how much do you pay for that 3-year period?
It's actually 60,000 per month.
60,000 per month.
Pesos per room.
Okay, at lahat po nung trade ninyo, kasya po sa 3 rooms?
The delivery is on different
Dates.
storage facilities. Tianlong, we use also other.
Well, I thought you said earlier that you only, for the 27 containers, it all went to Tianlong.
Yes. Always.
Yes, let's talk about the 27 containers. So lahat ng 27 containers, lahat ng contents na yon is nagkasya po dito sa 3 rooms na nakareserba para sa inyo sa Tianlong?
Okay. Your Honor, the 27 containers were delivered, 9 containers to Godi, 1 container to High Tower, 6 containers to Tianlong, and 11 containers to Super 5.
Okay, so in short, you're retracting your earlier statement na nasa Tianlong lahat yan. So nandito sa 4
Yes.
na cold storages itong 27 containers.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the total amount, how much did you pay for all of these cold storage services?
I have to check.
Yes, and if there's any sample proof of payment that you can show to us this afternoon, could you kindly give that to us? But please submit proof of payment for all of these services.
Yes.
For all
Yes,
of the
Your
4. Yes. Magkano po ang income natin for 2022?
I believe the income, the total income
Yes.
company,
Yes.
it's the accountant who's preparing it. I'm only in operation.
Okay, maybe ask Mr. Renato Francisco. He owns the business. He must know how much money he made. Mr. Francisco?
Your Honor, still preparing the documents for...
Yes, but more or less, I'm sure you know how much money you made in 2022. For both Yon Trading and Larina.
Thir- 13 millions are gross, Your Honor.
Gross.
1-3.
1-3?
Gross income.
That's for Yon.
Yes.
Net income.
Yes, gross income.
Net income.
Net income?
Not net income. Gross income.
Yes,
What
and
is the
your net income?
Wala pa, Your Honor, kasi this is we have to define the payments.
With a 13 million income and you're one of the biggest importers, 1-3.
Anong year yan?
This is for 2022. Kung kailan naging ginto ang sibuyas, ang sinasabi niyo po, ang kabuang kita ninyo, neto, ay gross pala is 13 million. Eh sa laki ng operations ninyo, ilan pong empleyado nila?
Your Honor, we're just only a few.
Yeah, so what's your total payroll cost?
Mr. Chair.
350,000.
How much?
How much?
How much?
More or less 350,000 per year.
350,000 per year is your total payroll cost?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you sure you are complying with the minimum wage laws? How many employees do you have? And
Kaso na naman.
Sorry, Your Honor. No, we're just a few people to operate our business.
Yeah.
all right, so
Yeah, we have an
350,000.
operations. We have operations here.
So in short, you made a positive amount net.
Yes.
Okay, and that's for Yom Trading.
Yes, Your Honor.
What about Larena?
Yes, Your Honor.
How much did you make? Net income for Larena?
More or less the gross is almost the same.
So another 13 million for Larena.
Yes.
Okay, did you pay taxes last year?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have your income tax return with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can we see the
What about my baby?
net income reported for both companies?
It was submitted, Your Honor.
Tumigil na.
Yes, but then, can you just state that for the record?
Yes.
Can you state the amounts for the record? Net income of Yom Trading and Larena for 2022?
Yes. You won't like. The answer is 14,000 pesos, more or less.
14,000 pesos net income.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's for Yom Trading.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Larena, net income.
More or less the same.
Another, so you made 28,000 pesos as business owner, which you, I believe, own half, right? Because you own 49.96% of the company.
Yes.
So, and do you have any other sources of income, sir?
No, Your Honor.
So, a net income of about 28,000 pesos supported you and your family for 1 year, which you shared with the other shareholders.
No, that's for the company, not for.
Yes, but as I said, you have no other sources of income.
We have other businesses, Your Honor.
Okay, so this is just a hobby.
I wouldn't say a hobby. Yeah.
All right. That's all for now, Mr. Chair, for
Nasira ulo na ng taga-tanong.
Mr. Chair,
last na lang po for media. Yes.
very quickly, if the Honorable Stella would allow me to interject in relation to her question. Kung pwede po, Mr.
Yes,
Chair,
go ahead.
balik lang natin. So, earlier, Mr. Francisco admitted that the landed cost is 30 pesos. Okay, 27 containers is how many kilos?
Times 25,000.
So, 27,000 times 25 kilos?
And 5,000.
The 27 containers, right?
Yes, times 25,000 kilos per container is about 675 metric tons.
675 metric tons means
Or
675,000
kilos.
Okay. So punta tayo sa 675,000 kilos. Ang pinakasimple po kasi i-compute, 30 pesos sir yung landed cost. Magkano po ninyo binenta as a trading company?
Our usual markup is 20 pesos per bag or roughly 2 pesos per kilo.
And you have records to show this, that you sold that to your customers at 30 plus 20 pesos would be rough out. The plus 20% would be 36 pesos.
I'm sorry. The 30 pesos plus or minus 20% is the cost.
Okay, so
So
how
the
much
cost
was
can
your
range.
selling cost? Just give us a direct figure, an estimated figure.
The cost of onions will range from 20, as I mentioned.
Pasensya na, Mr. Chair, no? Sir, let me simplify. The landed cost is 30 pesos. Dagdag mo pa dyan, meron kang mga ibang ginastos. Sabihin na natin, ang total cost is 40 pesos per kilo.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. The total cost is what I'm mentioning. The landed cost is with my
30 nga. Yeah, so the landed cost is 30 pesos per kilo. Isama na natin yung tracking, other expenses without receipts. Sabihin na natin 50 pesos. That's the max. I know it's only 40 pesos max. So sa 50 pesos per kilo, magkano nyo siya binenta? Just give us an estimate figure, sir. For this, I am not,
First of all, Your Honor, we did not sell it at 50.
May handling fee lang siya na 20 pesos
so
per
in
family.
other words, you don't sell. You act like an indentor.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Chair, that's why I wanted to point this out kasi kanina natanong niyo, sir, kay Kong Suarez, ano po ba ang mali doon sa sagot niyo? Correct us if I'm wrong. Earlier you said you are just a consignee, may utang ka. That's
Yes.
why Kong Stella was asking you several times because a consignee is different from an indentor. Ang ibig sabihin ng indentor, meron kang certain percentage dun sa kita. Example, per kilo na binenta mo, meron kang 2 pesos. Yan ang indentor. Pero pag sinabi mong consignee, ang consignee is different from consignment business setup. Yeah, Mr. Chair, I wanted to correct that for the record kasi medyo nililito kanina yung mga answers. You're really the consignee because you are the one who will be accepting the goods. In any transaction, and the Bureau of Customs will affirm this, diba yung consignee, yun yung tatanggap kung kanino makakarating yung pinadala. Tama po ba, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. But if we refer to a consignment, ibig sabihin ng consignment, meron ka dyang tindahan or meron kang warehouse, nagpadala ako. Oh, libre yon. Consignment, kung ilan lang yung nabenta, dyan mo ako babayaran. So what I'm pointing here is the fact that I'm sorry, sir, but you know, you cannot twist trading terminologies because that can deceive the general population and the committee listening. So if we go back, are you a trader, specifically an indentor, or you are a trader who buys and sells the products?
Sorry, Your Honor, but I don't know the definition of the indentor.
Then sabi mo
Yeah.
kasi meron kang natatanggap, parang binabayaran ka lang ng certain percentage.
Hindi po. What we do kasi, when the onions are drawn from the storage, there are some payments that we use for operations.
No, Mr. Chair,
Yeah.
let me go
yeah.
back to the question. The question of Congressman Juan Stella was very clear. Yung tanong po kasi is magkano ang kinita nyo? Because the point here is we are not pointing to you as a trader, as a businessman. We would like to pinpoint what happened. Why these skyrocketing prices? So kung ang naging landed cost is 30 pesos, dagdag na natin yung 20% max, wag na yung minus, plus 20% na lang, that's 36 pesos per kilo. Sabihin na natin marami pang ibang expenses na walang resibo, 50 pesos per kilo. Eh bakit naging 500 pesos per kilo? Who earned? Who took advantage of the situation and let it appear that there was shortage, so much so na naging mahal.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ganun kasimple, sir.
We have no control with the traders. To how much, we have no control to the traders so much they're gonna sell.
Anyway,
So you are not
Kong
the
Janet,
trader?
yes, briefly lang. Who are your clients, Mr. Francisco?
Yes, we want to know, Mr. Chair.
Yeah.
Kasi mukhang they have a whole, tama ba, wholesaler ang binabagsakan nyo?
Yeah.
And who are these people?
Year in and year out, Your Honor, there are different names
Okay,
that come out.
so for 2022,
yes.
may we know? Yes. Can you name your top 5 clients?
Yeah, we have Mingy, Sun Sun, and
Mingli?
Mingy.
Mingy.
MINGYI.
GYI. MINGYI.
Yeah. Trading.
Okay.
Sun
sige.
Sun.
SUN?
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
SUN.
And the rest are names. Stephen Tan.
Yan din yung sinabi nila Mata. Steve.
Mr. Chair, may I ask,
We will submit, Your Honor. We
how
have a
about
list.
Suching? Do you sell to Suching?
No, Your Honor. We have a list. We'll submit to the committee.
And Mr.
Yes.
Chair, at what price did you sell? Maybe let's We can focus on the 27 containers.
2023 we sold that.
No, 2022 muna.
2022.
The 27 containers that arrived in the period early January to late January.
As I mentioned, Your Honor, the 30 pesos, more or less 20% plus 2 pesos.
30 pesos per kilo plus
2 pesos.
So,
Plus or minus 20%.
30
plus 2.
pesos. So, 40 ng pinakamahal.
So, and it's a uniform price that you charge for all of your, more or less?
Except for 2023.
No, we're talking about 2022.
Yes, more or less
More or less, it's
uniform
within
prices, Your Honor.
Yeah. Kong Stella, the last month of sale with your stocks, Mr. Francisco. 2022. With your stocks in Tianlong,
It's about January, Your Honor.
January of 2022.
Yung benta,
Magkano benta ninyo nung
kailan niya binenta? June?
Yes, as
yung
I,
last sale ninyo sa wholesaler
uh,
with your stocks?
about that time, Your Honor, we will submit.
No, I need to know the months.
Yeah,
When was that? The year
January.
of 20,
January, late
20.
January or early February.
2022?
Yes.
2022?
Tapos, what?
Did you have stocks coming in at around February also of 2022? You just mentioned, sir.
No, the customs mentioned the last stocks that they got was March 17. But
So year 27, your spillover, when did it arrive?
on January, Your Honor.
So why do you need to bring it to a cold storage if you will release it right away?
We have such thing as direct buyers, Your Honor.
So you need not use a cold storage.
They can use their nominated.
So it's your slot that they're buying also?
Can
May
my
reserved rooms. Oh.
can my explain further?
Okay. Sir, can you please use the mic?
It's automatic that there should be a cold storage, and some of the wholesale buyers have their own nominated cold storage where we were asked to deliver the goods. We were asked to instruct our broker to deliver the goods.
So you have supply really all over, practically. Kasi yung clients po ninyo, paiba-iba ng preference ng cold storage.
Except the Tianlong, those are the direct. I believe that those are the direct.
Those are yours.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's roughly how much
It's
bags or kilos?
goes to Tianlong those are the
Which you keep for how long, sir?
within 30 days it should be delivered.
30 days.
Yes. Beyond 30 days, that is the lookout of the ultimate buyer.
Okay, thank you.
And Mr. Chair, let's ask about the local produce. Do you also purchase local produce?
No, Your Honor, we only cater on all,
So all imported.
100% import.
So your last importation arrived in January, and according to you, you dispose everything quickly.
Yes.
So what was the last shipment of onions from Yom Trading or Larina? More or less, what month?
What